Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Mark McGwire sets his sights on a 35-game hitting streak. Coming up next. Andy Bentz is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in now, Alfonso Soriano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 3-1. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Ready now, Omar Garciaparra. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Lays off 2-2 now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. This is in the air out to right. Blanks is there, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
In now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Fouled off. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Derek Lee, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 2-1. Hit hard to short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Ryan Dempster is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average. And what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. The solo shot here to left. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Antonelli. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGwire. As we mentioned in the opener, he comes into this one riding a 34-game hitting streak, swinging for 35 right here.
You know, it's funny, Matty. I don't even think he knows the scores of the game. To be honest, you start getting into a hitting streak this deep, 34 games on the cusp of 35. I don't think you even care who wins and loses as long as you get your nod.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in, Amuri Ramirez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to Their pitcher's taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Javier Baez hit the other way out toward right field. Blanks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Blanks, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the...
High in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Stepping in, Tony Gwynn trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Blanks at third with nobody out. One and 2. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense it. He's out.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Digging in now, Matt Stairs. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Hit sharply toward the right side. Sosa back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Digging in now for San Diego, Benito Santiago, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Padres on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Dempster, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Popped him up. McGuire over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn has it in his tracks. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Riding in once again, Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Road. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready for another chance? Omar Garciaparra. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andy Bentz, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Manuel Diaz. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a swing and a miss. So the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Matt Antonelli. Hard on the ground toward short. Garciaparra ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 at Petco Park. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Leading off the inning, Sammy Sosa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
3-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Santiago shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Omari Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Amuri Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-1, here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Well, his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention. Some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued. Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Skied into straightaway right. Blanks giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Mark McGwire. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 55 on the campaign, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Kyle Blanks. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dawson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
So stepping in, Matt Stairs. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Taken high and deep to right. Sosa's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Into the box, Benito Santiago turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Andy Bentz, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Abe Lincoln will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Abe Lincoln.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Full count still. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 32, Chet Steadman.
Digging in and looking for more, Manuel Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Diaz, the runner at third with no outs. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Stepping in now, Matt Antonelli. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in now, Kyle Blanks. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sosa has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Alfonso Soriano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Omar Garciaparra. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blanks is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Sosa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Scorched to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Matt Stairs. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Soriano ranging back, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 46 now for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Lifted into center field. Soriano waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, catcher Andy Vance.
Settling in now, Andy Vance. Hit in the air down the right field line. Sosa is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay, and he is in there. Safe.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Friars 7 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front of this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now, Derek Lee.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Omari Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Amuri Ramirez. He singled his last time up. The 2-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 8, Andre
The next
Dawson.
Cub up, Andre Dawson. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's way up there to the top of the Western Metal Building. A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Ryan Sandberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Ryan Sandberg.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left. A base hit. Fires. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And it's a 7-2 game now.
The catcher, number 41.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sandberg is off at first with 2 away. To 1-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Friars 7 and the Cubs 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 83, Michael Ross.
So striding in, Fernando Tatis. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia-Parra takes it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Antonelli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
Digging in once again, Mark McGuire. Shot to third. Ramirez scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Padres down in order. They're on top 7-2. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Alfonso Soriano. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Omar Garcia-Parra. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough, the hip tough. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
into the box, Sammy Sosa. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Garciaparra is on his way home. And a relay home. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Ready for another chance? Derek Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Sosa leads off second with nobody out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And it's fouled away. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Hey, Dero, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout, heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Bell enters a little earlier than usual, as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. In now, Andre Dawson. 1-2 now. Three runs already home here. Bouncer up the middle. That finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. The 2-1 home. It's a nice curveball at the knees, swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Popped high in the air. Antonelli calls for it. 2 down.
Now batting, Texas.
Ron Santos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Ron Santos.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Padres lead it 7-5.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 37, Justin Wilson.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Blanks. The 1-1 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit, and that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Blanks on at first, nobody out. One and one, here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on. He just continues to hit the ball well. Into the box now, Matt Stairs. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the balcony area and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Standing in now, Benito Santiago. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dawson has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Keith Bell.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Keith Bell, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lifted into center field. Baez has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Manuel Diaz.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Manuel Diaz. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Here's the 0-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs, and they've doubled things up now at 10-5. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gas Lamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And a reminder, we'll have post-game highlights from the ball game downtown immediately after we say our goodbyes from Petco Park. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alfonso Soriano. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Omar Garcia. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat.
Makes the catch, and the Padres have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 out, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andy Fence earns win number 15 on the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ryan Dempster was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Bell hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.